Welcome to this week's Legal Insight with Ngata Attorneys, your trusted source for clear, concise discussions on South Africa's evolving legal landscape. Today, we're looking at the sub judice rule and how it functions in South Africa's modern media environment. This rule plays an important role in protecting the integrity of ongoing court proceedings. The sub judice rule limits public commentary on cases that are still before the courts. Its purpose is to prevent statements that could influence the outcome of a matter or interfere with the fair trial rights guaranteed in Section 35 of the Constitution. In the constitutional era, the courts clarified the scope of this rule. In MIDI Television v. DPP, 2007, the Supreme Court of Appeal held that restrictions on publication are only justified when there is a real risk of substantial prejudice to pending proceedings. This approach ensures that the protection of trial fairness is balanced with the constitutional right to freedom of expression. Digital platforms have introduced new forms of communication, and the courts recognize that online posts, shares, and reposts may count as new publications. While general discussion is not prohibited, publications that reveal protected identities, discuss evidence prematurely, or place pressure on witnesses can still fall within contempt of court principles. At the same time, the principle of open justice remains central. In Van Breda v. Media 24, 2017, the SCA confirmed that media access, including digital broadcasting, is permissible where it supports transparency and does not compromise the fairness of proceedings. This reflects the judiciary's ongoing role in balancing openness with procedural fairness. The sub judice rule also appears in public discourse, particularly when legal matters coincide with public administration. South Africa's constitutional framework emphasizes both accountability and fair process, meaning that each situation requires an assessment of whether public communication poses any genuine risk to the administration of justice. Overall, the sub judice rule continues to operate as an important safeguard in South African law, while the courts ensure it remains consistent with constitutional rights and the realities of modern communication. Thank you for tuning in to Legal Insight with Ngata Attorneys. Contact Ngata Attorneys for any legal advice and issues.